And we won't name the individual, but in many ways this is an opportunity. And Ernie, I want to thank you and everybody here for bringing everyone together, because we can now pivot to the other things that are so important. You've already dusted him off pretty well, I think. So let's give Ernie and all of the people who've been involved in the boycott a big hand. He attacked me, and I don't even really want to say some of the things the man attacked me about. When he went after the Paterson pastors, and I've been lucky as a young man, Reverend Tyler, Reverend Lagarde, Bishop Gilmore, Reverend Gilmore, so many people, Reverend Blakely. These are people I knew and admired when I was younger. I was privileged to know them. And today, Arnold, that's what I call Reverend Kuykendall. I call him Arnold. I've known he and Kathy all these years, and at one time I did represent a number of the churches. When he goes after the Paterson pastors, that is crossing a line. If there is a line, that's a line. That's a line too far. If it weren't for the Paterson pastors, there might not be a city of Paterson today. And everybody in this room knows that. They gave of themselves day and night to make this city what it is. I was privileged to see some of it. And now I guess it's important that we pivot and take this movement in a direction so that we not just react to insult from a fool, but we come together to stand up against things that also shall not stand. The violence, the crime, the things that happen. And by the way, they don't just happen in Paterson. It's a lot easier to hide bad things when you live in a big house. But they happen there too. Dirty little secret is there isn't any Paterson problem or Wayne problem. They're all our problems. This is a great country because everybody who came here wanted to come here, or, in the case of African Americans, wanted to survive. So we have the strongest people on the planet in this country. We have the greatest talent, but it's a precarious situation because we are diverse. And that's why we can't have the poison of this individual who shall go nameless dividing us. But we also can't have the poison of what we're doing to one another. It must stop. So let's continue this morning, whether we be from Paterson or from its suburbs, whether we be Democrat or Republican, whether we've ever run for office or not. Each of us has something to contribute. And that's what I think we really need to do, to move forward together. And Ernie, you have my commitment to help you and Arnold and whoever else is involved. Because when some evil attacks men and women of God, some of whom Reverend Gilmore was my dear friend. She was an inspiration to me. That is a line too far. So let's keep this going. Let's finish him off, if you will. I am Italian. He did call me, by the way, just a little levity. You can't really make this up. He called me a rich white racist. Said I didn't like Latinos. That's, of course, impossible because I'm Italian, so if an Italian isn't Latino, no one is. Said I was rich? Wrong. I wish you were right about that. He said I was a racist. Wrong. I don't know what's in my heart. But that was an insult to my mother and father because I was raised better than that. And he said I was white. And he's wrong too, because I'm Italian. So he isn't right about anything. He doesn't reason, he just calls names. See? So Ernie, take him out with my blessings. All right? And let's move forward together to deal with the problems that we have throughout this county. Okay? Ernie, all the best. And everybody here this morning, thank you very, very much.
There's a group of ladies in here this afternoon, and they're very special to my heart. They're the Passaic County African American Women 100 Plus. Can you please stand? Dr. Dixon, President and CEO, Betty Paterson, Vice President, Marilyn Brown, Head of our Treasury, and the rest of the Passaic County African American Women. God bless you, and I am so glad to be in that organization, and on their executive board. I'm learning so much from you. I love you all. I really do. Thank you. The next person that wants to say a couple of words is Ernie's brother-in-law. It's my baby brother, Michael Shepperson.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, we got to thank God for waking us up this morning. Second and most, we got to thank God for having Ernie Burke. Without him, none of this wouldn't be happening. I sat there and listened to a lot of things that everyone said, and I agreed to a lot of things, but he called my sister a racist. One night I'm home, getting my children ready. My sister calls, crying. I don't understand a word she's saying. Ernie took the phone. Ernie said, Michael, you gotta have it. I said, what, Ernie? He said he called Charlotte racist. I said, who? No names. I said, how can you call her racist and we have white in our family? My grandmother Italian. So, like I told Ernie, we got to do something about this guy. A lot of people tried. I'm not going to say they failed, but when Ernie tried, look at this room, it's happening. And I want to tell him thank you for being in my family as well as I'm being in his family, and keep up the good work. Got to finish them all. And yes, I'm one of the ones that goes around by all these official buildings. Yes, I'm going to admit, I take the papers. It's a free paper. I walk to the corner and I throw it away. I don't care who sees me. I really don't. But if I need to get out of jail, I'm calling you. Thank you, everyone.